Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really, really, really disgustingly cute dogs. Did I start the right live? I guess not. I did not start the right live. Oh well, I'll have to go back, delete this one, and put in the description for this one. Tonight's special is free, yes, no, how, wins. You can also get a $5 taco box. $5 taco box. You get 3 questions for $5. You can also get the channeled message. Hi, sweetheart. How are you, Tiffany? Welcome back to the Chammy. I'm going to put the spirit box on. I'm going to put the REM pod on. My iPad's only about 50%, so we'll see how long that lasts and how long that will work. StormieBleu is live with Fun Tarot soon. I don't know when. Is that the one? Is that the live I'm on? I'm so confused. I guess I did start the right live. Okay, well that's good to know. Alrighty then. I'm feeling a little bit lost without these. I'm going to put them on. Maybe they'll help me get rid of this awful headache I've got. Hey Alex, welcome back to the Chammy. How have you been? Sorry it took so long to come back, or I apologize and I'm fantastic. I need to stop saying I'm sorry for no reason to people. I apologize for being late. Just give me 1 minute to go across the room and get the right cards. Then I'll be right back to do your reading, okay? NyQuil's finally starting to work. Awesome. have you been doing, Alex? And what are your questions, dear? Let me get back to the chat on the main laptop here so I can see the chat. Good, I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Okay, I can see the chat now. So what's going on? What are your questions tonight? No, I'm a human being. Jesus, 700 views on the last live. Maybe I need to do more lives than just one a day. No, you'd have to pay me for that. Meowing is not for free. They did put their questions in? Oh, okay. I'm alright. The world's all wrong, Alex. I'm sorry, babe. Let me look up at the questions. I thought you were just going to put them in the chat. I'm a space cadet today. Okay. Thank you, Molly. I appreciate it, girl. What can I do to manifest my dream faster? What am I missing? Well... What are you telling yourself about your dreams? What are you telling yourself about the situation? What are you telling yourself about you? These are all good places to start. You know, I don't know what your limiting beliefs and circumstances are, but getting that in check are all good places to start. Okay, and you've come to the right place, the High Priestess, for that. Now, thank you. At least somebody likes my hair. Alex, when it comes to manifesting, a lot of people tell you got to be real clear about what you want. You don't want to blur the lines. And many people will say it is about your feelings and your thoughts behind your manifestation. But because you involuntarily manifest the way you involuntarily breathe, through your thoughts, through your feelings, through what you embody, You know, it's kind of like you are what you eat. You are what you embody. So what are you telling yourself about your dreams? I'm always telling myself that my dreams are in the trash can at the bottom of them. But that's my limiting belief and circumstance to work through. That's not your fault. That's not anybody's fault but mine. And I have to take accountability for that. So what has stemmed that emotion in me? Being unseen, being unheard. Lost in a world where, money and greed have overcome so many people that they can't really see the art anymore, or the true nature of art. They can't really, differentiate the difference between what's real and not real anymore. There's nothing left to the imagination anymore. If I'm not showing my ass and tits, y'all ain't interested. Do you see what I mean? Like, it's like that kind of thing. So if you're not really the kind of person that is overtly sexual, perverse and controversial, you can become, unseen and unheard in a world that has gone mad. Now, in regards to your dreams, you might keep getting pushed back and things put on pause because of your limiting beliefs and your feelings and your thoughts. Because at the end of the day, yeah, it could be a lot about your feelings and your thoughts, but what are you living from? Like, I've learned to stop telling myself that there's something outside of me to give me my dreams, to make my dreams come true. And I started realizing that the more that I am behind myself with my, firm belief that staying dedicated, disciplined, and determined, that is going to get me where I want to be. And that's probably one reason I've never, given up on my dreams or given up on myself, because I'm disciplined, determined, and dedicated to the passions that I have with music and art and tarot and the art of tarot. So we'll look into your question, but you have to understand it starts with you. So if I sit around all day and I'm like, it's never going to come true, it's never going to happen, or I start wondering, like, what am I doing wrong? That's when you start actually doing things wrong and putting things on pause. What can I do to manifest my dream faster? What are you missing? And that's the thing, is that manifesting can sometimes feel like, can make people feel like even more attached to what they want. But manifesting isn't about becoming more attached to what you want. It's not about becoming more obsessed with what you want. It's not about doing it right. It just is. Like, you see what I mean? Like, you're already doing it. So probably the only thing that's putting things on pause so that you aren't, probably the only thing putting things on pause could very well be your mental clarity about it. It's as if, like, you want it to hurry up, right? You want it to happen right now. We all do. But you know as well as I do, with the universe, you have to let the universe do its work. You're probably already doing everything right. You already set it in place with your desire and your dreams the first moment that you started desiring it. And that which you desire desires you even more. So you've got the Strength card and the Tower card. And there's a lot to look at here with regarding of building, that foundation of love and trust, putting your trust in the universe to hold you while your head is in the clouds about your dreams, to give you that strength and that courage to pursue them, to rebuild and refocus where needed in this Tower card. To take a long look at what are your assumptions, because that which you assume has no choice but to show up. How many times have you assumed something or thought about something and it just happened? How many times has somebody called you or reached out because you thought about them, or you had a coincidence? It's not just a coincidence at the end of the day. But this time, in regards to what can I do to manifest my dreams faster, is literally just trusting the universe, being patient in this temperance card, understanding that it's already yours, whatever that dream is, whether it's winning the lottery or being successful at a job or manifesting a specific person. You know, you've got to allow the universe to do its work and stop pushing the universe to do it faster, because the universe is going to give it to you. You're not waiting for it. It's already given it to you. And I know you're probably like, where is it then? Well, it's right there under your nose. It's already in your hand. But how are you thinking about it? How are you feeling about it? Temperance card is definitely a card about patience. You know, what is the resolve in this foundation of love and trust in your manifestation? Are you trusting in the universe to give it to you, or are you giving it to yourself already? See, there's really nothing outside of you to give it to you but you. There's nothing to change but self. So you've got the Two of Cups in this card with this Temperance as well, which is all about love and self-love, and could even very well be about your self-concept. Where is your self-concept at this point? I mean, I can tell you right now, like when I start thinking about where my self-concept is, I start thinking about, well, okay, I feel pretty confident in myself as a guitar player. I feel pretty confident in myself as a songwriter. I feel pretty confident in myself as a singer. I feel pretty confident in myself as somebody who can record music and produce it professionally and perform it professionally. But there are things about me that make me uncomfortable about me, therefore, physically, that put things on pause because I don't like those things about myself. So I have to work through that self-concept, knowing that self-concept is only going to boost the way I think and feel about myself and my dream, the better I feel about it. So there's no point in ignoring what you don't feel good about yourself. You might feel great about yourself. I don't know. I don't know what your limiting beliefs and circumstances are. And I can only tell you and how to find out and figure out what that is, maybe you say something to yourself and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. That's one of my limiting beliefs and circumstances. That's a lot of the ways I do it. Maybe you have a dream because your subconscious really speaks loud to you when you are dreaming about something. Maybe you have a dream about this dream you want to manifest. So it's really important to pay attention because we don't know all our limiting beliefs and circumstances when it comes to our subconscious. But sometimes it will come out through deep thought and deep, deep-seated understanding of what it is that makes us feel like we don't already have it. It could be something as small as the way you subconsciously might be feeling about your manifestation as to why it's not coming faster. There might be something that you're putting things on pause because the only reason I'm bringing self-concept up is because, we have this Lover's card reversed. And then we have the version of you that you want in the Emperor card that you would like to be. Somebody who holds their world in their hand. Life really is truly what you make it, Alex. So what are you telling yourself at the end of the day? That's what you're missing, is the patience. See, a lot of us have been programmed, hurry up and do it. Hurry up and do it now. So you hurry up and hurry up and do it now, and then do you really enjoy it? Somebody brought something like that up today, like how they were, they were programmed by their own parents to hurry up and do whatever you're doing and get it done. So throughout her life, she realized that maybe she wasn't really taking care of herself that way, or really taking care of her thoughts and feelings, or even taking care of her hair, or taking care of certain matters in her life, because she felt she had to hurry up instead of actually enjoy what she was doing and be patient with it. You know, let the hairbrushing unfold. I know hairbrushing is a ridiculous example, but let the hairbrushing unfold, you know, on its own without hurrying up to brush your hair, you know. It's as if you're hurrying up to make the manifestation happen because you're putting a timing on it. You can't really put a timing on what you know, you can't really put a timing on things. Many people can manifest overnight. Many people, it can take 10 years, 20 years, 3 decades, but don't be stupid like me and start wondering what you're doing wrong, you know, and all these years later you're an adult and it's 30 years later and you're like, what the fuck, I got a $1 million education from the school of hard knocks and nothing to show for it. You know, you don't want to do that. So I feel like Spirit's saying what you're missing is the patience, you know, and taking the time to really understand that your foundation of love and trust is all based on your strength and understanding those limiting beliefs and circumstances and turning your back on what doesn't serve you. Your dream is here now. It's already come true. There's nothing and no one to give it to you outside of you but you. The universe is doing its job in helping you manifest it, but you've got to have that patience. You've got to have that patience, okay, and keep working at it. You know, life is what you make it. This world is all about being reborn, regeneration, moving through the world in you know, in your own time and space. You know, your manifestation of your dream is supposed to make you happy. Now, I mean, I'm not saying you have to stay positive all the time. I mean, we all have our days. But the sun is shining in your favor with this dream that you have. It's in your hands. It shows right here in the Emperor card. So it's not really that you're like, I mean, it's not really that you're missing anything other than the patience to let it unfold naturally. And I'm afraid that if you don't find that patience and understand that it's not really that you're missing anything, you know, because I don't know what your limiting beliefs and circumstances are. So maybe what you're missing is a grief counseling session, or you know, a session about manifesting, you know, to understand it better. Hi, Robert. Welcome back to the channel. How are you today? So, like I said about my dreams, you know, I'm telling myself my dreams are in the trash can. You know, I'm working through that limiting belief and circumstance, but I would never realize that, you know, had I not really gone into the deep introspective of what's really going on in my thoughts and feelings about my world, my life, my music, my acting, my art, my job, you see, I had to really get introspective about it. I had to go really deep, and it's like, it can be very difficult because you might miss or be in denial of what your limiting beliefs and circumstances are, but you also might not be aware of what is going on in your subconscious all the time. We're not always aware of it. But you must understand that your dream is in your hands. Please protect it. I'm afraid that if you don't find the patience and you keep waiting around for it, realizing that you already embody, you know, you already embody this dream. It's already yours. It's in your hands right here. And so I'm afraid that you're going to give up. Please don't give up. Okay, I can't point out your limiting beliefs and circumstances other than patience is going to be the biggest virtue here. I mean, I have the patience of an elf. It doesn't matter if I'm 5 or 55. Okay? I'm going to keep staying determined and disciplined and dedicated to my dream. And let the universe allow it to unfold naturally the way it should be. How do you practice patience? Do you feel like the patience is something that becomes difficult for you to embody? Hey, Metal Rain, welcome back. So, I don't really know how to tell you to practice patience other than, find your patience through your dedication, your determination, and your discipline regarding what is revolves around the actions of that dream. And don't give up. And know that it's already yours because you dreamed it. It's alive and it's living within you and it's all around you and it's very big part of your vortex, very big part of who you are. But if you continue to wait around for it to happen, seeing is not always believing. Okay, my hair's blonde, but it's really black. I've just bleached all the melanin out of it. Okay. My eyes are dark brown, but there's a purple circle around them. You can't see it unless you're face to face with me, though, But just because I tell you that doesn't mean that you believe it, Seeing isn't always believing. So, hey, Liz Love, how are you, sweetheart? So, yeah, because I see it manifesting slowly. So, you see it manifesting slowly because you have ideas that from a lot of these gurus, self-professed gurus and self-professed whatever's saying, listen to this crap and your SP is going to call you in 30 seconds. Listen to this crap and you're going to have it overnight. Like, no. Some people have too many limiting beliefs and circumstances to believe that they can have, be, and do whatever they want. Some people have been so programmed, okay, that they feel that they're, like I said, there's something outside of them to give it to them. The more that you wait for your dream to come true, the more you're going to keep waiting. So you've got to get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Okay? You got to be determined, disciplined, and dedicated to it. You got to protect your dream. Sure, what's your last question, dear? I mean, some people, it can take years for them to manifest the love story they want because, they keep waiting for it to happen to them. They keep waiting for somebody to show up to show them their self-worth, to show them, every day, to help them find their way. I don't know what your dream is, but I'm here for you. And you can have me and do whatever you want, just know me. Okay? What's your last question, sweetheart? And don't fret. You can always email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com and ask questions about manifesting for free. You can always come here and ask me when I'm live. Hey, Maureen, how are you? How have you been? Spirit, what does Alex need to know? Is Sophia into Alex? Okay, that's fine. Let's see what you need to know about how she's feeling about you. Spirit, I'm calling forth Alex's most strongest and most trusted spirit guides in regards to this personal interest in Sophia. Is Sophia into Alex? Yes, Paula, check the description for everything you need to know and the pinned comment. Is the pinned comment there? Oh, I guess the pinned comment's not there. I didn't put the pinned comment there. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, please. If you want a paid reading. There are free yes, no, how wins as well. Spirit, what does Alex need to know about Sophia? Maybe. Hanged Man. It's like she's just waiting around for you to show up. Oh, she's not sure though, that magician, okay? So, she's not sure if you're into her. She's waiting around for you to make a move. So, might want to call her up. I wouldn't say that the Hanged Man is necessarily negative because it's not. It's a very positive card. They've had an epiphany about their feelings, okay? But they're just not sure with that reverse magician, okay? Thank you so much, Alex, for your donation. I really do appreciate it. You might want to just reach out to Sophia and see how she's doing, okay? Because she's just not sure. Spirit is Maureen's ex-jealous. Yeah, he's just jealous of Jonas. Chariot card. You're welcome, Alex. Thank you. Are you there, Metal Rain? Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. Hey dear, let me put the spirit box on in the REM pod. I'm sorry it ended in a big fight. Because he's a jerk. Can't you just understand that? Your ex is a jerk. Just stop. Dump him. Stop talking to him. Look how he treats you. Just stop. Why do you even give him the time of day if he treats you like shit and makes you feel like shit? Yeah, you can ask a yes or no. What's next? What else would you like to know? Then I have a paid reading to do. And if you'd like to get a paid reading, again, you can. But I'm telling you, Samuel, you need to leave Samuel alone. I promise you, you'll be a lot happier without him in your life, okay? Quit playing those games with your own heart. No more super chats tonight or I will turn them off. You want to pay for a reading, pay in cash. I'm starving. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo only tonight. In fact, I'm going over there right now to turn off super chats. Sorry. Who texted you today, Metal Rain? Spirit, did Samuel enter her Discord yesterday to spy on her? I'm not going to be answering any more questions about Samuel, okay? I want you to put him behind you. This is the last time, Maureen. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm a very caring person, and I really care about your situation, but if I keep giving you readings about Samuel, you're going to keep staying in this toxic relationship, and I refuse to be a part of the reason you stay into it and keep into Samuel. Okay, dear? If you want to ask questions about Jonas, go ahead. Spirit, did Samuel enter her Discord yesterday to spy on her? Yep. Just stop hanging out with him. I won't ask any more. I won't answer or ask any more questions about Samuel. I'm sorry. I won't be the reason you keep staying in a toxic relationship or connection with him. Sorry. I apologize. I'm fantastic. I know my worth. Sometimes I have a sale. If you'd like to have a sale and get a sale, tonight is the night for a $5 reading. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo only, please. Thank you. I appreciate your respect and your appreciation of me. So please just, I'm here for you, but I can't be here for Samuel anymore. Ileana texted you. Yeah. Good night, Molly. I love you, sweetheart. I hope you feel better, honey. He treats you bad because he's a douchebag, Maureen. He's your ex for a reason. You have a nice day too, sweetheart. Stay away from Samuel. Block him. Making one guy jealous to make another guy jealous. That doesn't. Those games don't work. They just get you. They get you beaten up or hurt. Okay, just stop. Stop egging it on. Samuel's not the one. Get over it. It's not for you. So what did Liana say? She want $5 for meth again? Let me put the spirit box on in the REM pod before the iPad fucking dies. Pardon my French. Thank you so much for your donation, by the way. To PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. I appreciate it. Really? Wow. Bitch put her big girl pants on. Okay, I'm just resetting the REM pod. If there's any good spirits who want to come and chat with us tonight, please touch the REM pod. Let us know you're here. Please don't touch me. Don't touch anyone in the chat. Don't touch my dogs. Don't touch my tits. Only touch yourself in the REM pod, please. Oh, and you can touch the kitty toys. That's amazing that she reached out to you, man. Basically, she's desperate, yeah. Well, you're the only stable and loving thing in her life. I mean, genuinely. Maybe I put the batteries over here. Yep. Is that all she said? Like, did she talk about Gemma? Is the dog okay? Did you have a chance to ask about Gemma? She wants me back to clean up the mess or situation. Oh, God. Okay. I was hoping to hear some news about Gemma. I hope she's okay. And she didn't offer any news about her either, did she? Well, at least she called and apologized for being rude. Has it just been the same cycle again and again with her? Hey Marcos, how are you? Hey, and JC, I didn't mean to ignore you. Yeah, we all miss Elvis Presley, but Elvis is in the building right now. The red button off. I really feel like Elvis Presley is like one of my spirit guides. I had this awesome dream about Elvis Presley and my mom after she died. And she was driving the car, and I'm in the passenger seat, and she looked absolutely gorgeous and healthy. And we're listening to the oldie station like we always did. And Love Me Tender from Elvis Presley comes on the radio, right? And she's like, "Why don't you sing it for me, honey?" I'm like, "No, I just can't sing. I just can't sing. Last time I sang was at your funeral. Just don't think I'm ever gonna sing again." And then, you know, Elvis is singing "Love Me Tender," and next thing I know, he like stops and he's like, "No, come on, sing it with me now, Stormy." You know, and when the King of Rock and Roll asks you to sing with him, what do? You sing with him. So then, 3 weeks later, I went to Third Man Records, and I was asked to record my first single on the same machine that Elvis Presley recorded his first single on. And I was like, awesome. I was like, what was Elvis trying to tell me? Was he trying to tell me that, you know, I was going to keep singing and I should keep singing? Yeah, definitely. No apology wasn't for being rude. It was for losing touch by not having internet or phone service. Sucks. But at least she reached out. At least you know that she's alive, you know? At least you know she's alive. Okay, yeah, let's see what you need to know about Ileana. I'm gonna plug in the spirit box real quick so we can hear what spirits have to say to you. Or to us.
Bluetooth already open. Waiting for Bluetooth connection. Now in SB7 mode.
Sorry, that was so loud. Well, yeah, and you know, your intuition on it's going to be more important than anything. Your REM pod's going off, letting you know that you're not too wrong about that or game playing. Okay. Also, if there's a Mom, if you're there, Suzanne, if you're there, maybe you can help us find Metal Rain's Uncle John, who just crossed over the Rainbow Bridge yesterday, so we can communicate with him maybe tonight. Maybe he won't be too afraid if he's afraid. Whatever he's going through right now, which I doubt he's afraid. We don't take the fear with us. Spirit, what does Metal Rain need to know about Ileana? Yes or no? Is he correct in thinking that Ileana's apology is not sincere? I don't know on that one. We're going to have to see what the cards say. So, Spirit says yes. Okay, so Spirit literally says yes. So you are reborn from the ashes. The unexpected completion of a previous stage and your openness to everything new gives you incredible luck. And empowerment and the generous rewards of destiny. You will be the center of attention for some time to come, so enjoy your accomplishments with what you're doing. They couldn't have happened without you. So, like I said, your intuition about that, you know, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Even REM pod agreed, yes. Yes. Spirit, what does he need to know about how and when with Ileana? So, give it from now to 8 to 9 months, and a phenomenally effective result appears. It opens new awe-inspiring horizons. Your colossal potential, incomparable skills of organization, and insurmountable willpower win the day. They are the secret weapon of every underdog. So you might definitely be seeing some kind of change in her. over the next 8 to 9 months, from now to 8 to 9 months. You know, we'll just have to check on her in a little bit again and keep staying in the likening of the version of her that we want. Hopefully somehow that prayer, that Psalms 91 fiery wall of protection I did for her helped in some way, somehow. You know, she's come back to some kind of feeling in herself that, you know, she definitely wants that grounding. She definitely is noticing, though, that, you know, despite maybe her not being as sincere as she'd like to be, she wanted to be as sincere as she could be. Wow, my shell lamp looks so cool with the REM pod there. I love it. I think that's the new spot for the REM pod. You like the REM pod next to the shell lamp? Okay. All right, Spirit. All right. God, can you hear me? I had my volume down on the iPad. How could you hear me? The REM pod does know what's up. God, I love this place. YouTube is my happy place. I hate that I'm only at 22% though, which means I won't be here much longer unless I do a live on the laptop. You can hear me better than previous days? Oh good, and I even have the space heater on so we can stay a little bit warm. And I have the crystal singing bowls on. Are you on your desktop or are you on your phone? Love you, Batman. Yes, Matman, if you're there and you have the night, touch the REM pod. Hey, Pam Bear, how are you, sweetheart? Your phone is on the app. Okay. My phone is on the charger because I'm going to try to stay here as much as possible tonight to try to make some cash. So, Pam, we've decided to do the biopsy. And we're talking to the doctor Thursday. I don't know if I told you that, but I did read to Dad some stuff today about how, you know, it's very rare for a biopsy to make cancer spread. But, you know, they're not even sure if he has it. I mean, it's not showing up in his blood work. I mean, it didn't show up in his blood work the last time, but he seems to be in good spirits. He's feeling pretty good mentally, spiritually, emotionally, so I feel we're on the right path. I got another doctor in the UK to evaluate the results of what the doctor said and the nurse said in the scan, which was really just like totally not transparent. And it made a little bit more sense as to what the doctor was trying to say. I guess the pathologist maybe just wasn't thinking when they wrote what they wrote. Like, I mean, who says in a pathology report or a radiology report or whatever, we don't know what's wrong with you. If you'd like to get a biopsy, you can get a biopsy if desired. Like, nobody desires to get a biopsy. Oh shit, I forgot to call my drummer back today. Oh well. I'll just have to call him back tomorrow. Thank you so much, Pam Bear. I'm nervous. It says it takes up to 2 weeks for someone to recover from a biopsy, so I gotta get all my ducks in a row with that. Thankfully, I have some money left on the Amazon gift card from when he had his heart cath in December, so I'll get some more stuff for him off that for recovering. Go biting my nails. I gotta paint my nails. I gotta finish painting my nails so I'll stop biting my nails. Me too. I woke up today somehow. I woke up a little depressed, I will be honest. Yeah, I saw your Cash App, sweetheart. What are your questions for your Tacobox? Thank you so much for your donation. Okay. Take your time. I know, it's really just like, ugh. frustrating. Very frustrating. But I'm glad that, like, I started doing the lives on YouTube when he was doing chemo last time, and I met all these wonderful people like you. And it really does cheer me up to come here and hang out with y'all. It's definitely a blessing. I'm very grateful for YouTube and y'all that come by the channel and hang out. But I hate it because it's like I'm working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. I'm not making enough money. I don't know why. And I never have time to like really do anything else but work. It's kind of depressing. I couldn't really say the last time I had any fun. Molly was here. And when Dad and I go on walks, and we go hiking, and that's fun. I like that. Are you going to have a visitor on your birthday? I already told you would. Let's see what you just need to know real quick while Metal Rain is checking out and thinking about his questions. I put on the spirit box in the REM pod for Metal Rain because his Uncle John died yesterday. I'm very right about that hand. Very right. Spirit, what does Midnight Blue need to know about their... When is your birthday, Midnight Blue, if you don't mind me asking? Did you say it was the 13th? March 13th? Or am I wrong about that? Why do I think it's March 13th? Okay, March 13th. Did you tell me that? Or did I just know that? I'm confused. Spirit, what does Midnight Blue need? I'm coming to see you for your birthday. I'm going to be doing it live. Come by on the 13th for a reading. I'll give you a quick reading for your birthday when you get a chance. Spirit, what does Midnight Blue need to know? Is anybody going to come visit them on their birthday? Yes. I'm so glad it wasn't a no, and then I was going to have to go wah, 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 wah. But yeah, Spirit says someone's going to come visit you on your birthday. I don't know if you can see that, yes, but... It says, the hurdy-gurdy of happy accidents spin circumstances in your favor. You possess complete control over the situation, encouraging you to move energetically and purposefully towards bold dreams and ambitious desires. The sky is the limit. Sky is the limit. How and when, Spirit? Let's just split the deck here real quick and see what you need to know. Oh, my lips are so chapped. How and when, Spirit, for Midnight Blue? Luck and success are coming to you within now to 1 to 2 months. Combined with your ability to manage yourself and those around you, your unshakable inner strength manifests what you have already planned and started. So, I feel like Spirit's letting you know, look, it is what it is, and you need to have fun. You were sent here to have fun. It's going to be your birthday. Just have fun. Okay? Enjoy what you have. We'll make a donation before this face starves. I'm just gonna be right back. I'm gonna go use the kitty box. The elven kitty box. I'll be right back. Meow. Couldn't help myself. Okay, let's get into your reading, Metal Rain. Thank you so much for your patience. Okay, 15%. That means I've got like 15 minutes. But it might last longer if I put the iPad on low battery. So 1 second. Okay, so when will me and Alana make contact? Excuse me. What's the likely outcome between me and Rebecca? Will Eliana ever let me go? Okay. That's so interesting. Tiffany, thank you so much for the information. It most likely is. I called him forth. I asked my mom to help find him and like bring him to us to safety and to communicate in any way he could. So yeah, I feel like it's him, definitely. Somebody's letting you know he's here, definitely. Okay, Spirit, what does Metal Rain need to know about when will Alana make contact? So yes, you will make contact. So let's find out when. And then we'll... Hey JJ, welcome to the Chammy. Welcome to the haunted house. Spirit, what does Metal Ray need to know about when him and Alana will make contact? And then I'll clarify it with a major arcana card. Can you clarify this with Alana, please? Spirit? So it will be this spring. And the Empress card is what you need to know. It will be in this springtime. That could be from now to the next 3 months. Let's just see what the cards say. So yes is a big yes. The jingling you hear is the tambourine of good luck. It is soundtracking your stable ascent towards the pinnacle of success. Your intuition guides you to the right direction, syncing your position with both stability and prosperity. The card is saying, open your heart and your soul to the amazing upcoming events coming your way. So from now to the next 9 to 12 months, this helps you find balance in your situation. You are filled with harmony, joy, and comfort. But with the clarification of when, being the Empress, I don't feel like you're going to have to wait 8 to 12, from now to 8 to 12 months. I feel like this is something that's going to happen from now to the next 3 months. Spring, early spring. Spirit, what does Metal Rain need to know? Calling forth his strongest and most trusted spirit guides. What is the most likely outcome between Rebecca and Metal Rain right now? And what does he need to know about that? What is the most likely outcome between Metal Rain and Rebecca, Spirit? What does Metal Rain need to know about that? It's like you're both waiting around to figure this out. Like the Hanged Man is like, it's like you both have just kind of, it's like you both had an epiphany about each other, but at the same time in this Hanged Man, you like hung yourself from the tree of life waiting for one of you to reach out or make a move. I'm not really sure what you guys are waiting for, since it's like the next right thing for you both, Spirit says in the Hierophant card. Goes the spirit box, REM-pad thing. What else does Metal Ray need to know about the most likely outcome once they can reach out to each other and find a way to communicate better? See, the world is in your hands with this. You've got the Lovers and the World card showing you, love is really truly what you make it. Your connection is really truly what you make it. What do you want the next scene to be? What do you want the outcome to be, Metal Rain? Is this someone who makes you feel yummy? Is this someone who makes you feel happy? Is this someone who makes you sparkle? Because you can't have this. So the most likely outcome is love. But will you choose love? Will you choose it? You can have love here. It's yours if you so desire. In Spirit, what does let me go up here and look at the third question. So will Eliana ever let me go? Probably not. Spirit will, Ileana ever let Rain go? Will Ileana ever let Rain go? So that was face down. I'm not going to trust it. Oh, wait. There was one face down card about Rebecca, so let's just see what it was. Oh. Yeah, there is good luck to be had here. So that one that just fell about Ileana, we'll just put that aside and look at it in a little bit. Will she ever let him go? Yes. In the reverse tower. She will let you go. Let's see what... Oh. But it's a very difficult choice for her because she does have feelings for you in this Lover's card, and you have feelings for her. And it's just her priorities are so fucked up. You know, when you choose drugs over the people that love you the most, even over your dog, I mean, like, how could someone choose drugs over their dog? It's so sad. How could someone choose drugs over... I can't understand it. Like, I can't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But she will let you go. Yes, she will let you go in that reverse tower. But she's just not sure. Because she has feelings for you that she don't understand in that reverse tower. Patience. Patience is going to be a virtue here. Let's see if we can get a channeled message from your uncle here. And I'm going to do that with the power deck. I'm going to turn the spirit box up while I shuffle. Well, that's interesting. Such a beautiful card. It's like the seashell floating in the ocean. It's like this. I almost feel like the card is telling you that, you know how the water covers the world? Like, I feel like, and how nature covers the world? Like, I feel like he's telling you through this card that he's in everything. You know, and that he moves with the ebb and the flow of the universe now. So this is the focus card. I feel like the channeled message here is focus. Number 34, North White. Let's see what the card says. Much of what you see in life is an agreement that something is in fact true. To develop power, focus on one aspect of your life. I feel like he's saying, you know, don't try to do 2 jobs at one time. To develop power, focus on the aspect of your life. This could be your career, a sport, or some endeavor that you have a passion about. Become an expert. In the process of becoming an expert, you fine-tune your whole being. You collect the important parts of yourself, and you begin to live in life and to live the life of a warrior. Rid yourself of attitudes that are not essential to your task. Collect your energy and focus your power on wondrous and magical acts. Let the shell of your consciousness rise out of the ocean of your subconscious mind. It's just a matter of focus. And you know what the one thing is? I'm at 10%. You know what the one thing is that, if I've learned one thing about spirits on the other side, they really have to focus to get their messages through. They really have to focus to touch that REM pod, to make that movement, to spend time on the spirit boxes with us. You know, they don't eat food to get energy, but they do live vicariously through us. They do rest, but they do also live a life that is not physical, but spiritual and ethereal. So he's telling you, focus. Focus on what's important. Try not to overwhelm yourself, okay? You know, your job, your work, your sports, your love life. Take time for each one separately for a little bit and focus in on them so that you can get some clarity in them and make your dreams come true. I'm really glad to hear that Rebecca respects you. That's very important in a connection with anybody. Are there any spirits there with us right now that would like to communicate? Spirit, are you here now? Are you here now with us, Spirit? Can you see us? You know, I don't know if I'm able to charge the iPad while doing a live. I guess I could try. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. So let's see if this works. Does not work like that. It does not work like that. Hold on. The Upside Down Live. The only place on YouTube where you can get an upside down tarot card reading. Let's see if it will work like this. So I need to find something like to set the iPad on. That's the only problem. Is finding something for it to sit on when it charges. I don't even know if it's charging. Hold on. No, it's not charging. It's not charging like that. So hold on. Let me try something else. apologize. 1 second. Okay, so that's not working. Let's see if this will work. Hi, Spirit. How are you? So, let me see if it So, let me see if it's charging. Hold on. So, now it's charging, but I've got to find something to hold the REM pod, hold the iPad on, or rest the iPad on. I think I did it, but it's going to be crooked. Did the spirit box just say tramp? So the live is going to be crooked, but I'm still here. Does it look crooked on your screen? Did the spirit box just say camp? I'm taking my hair down. I can't anymore. Oh, it looks okay. Okay, good. Because the iPad's crooked, believe it or not. But at least it doesn't look crooked on your screens. So, I'm back. That was a great idea. That was actually a really great idea, Melanie, to just plug it in, Help? How can we help you, Spirit? Did the spirit box just say, here you go? Hi. Hi, what's your name, Spirit? Is there something that you'd like to be called? Did it just say Jana? Jana? Are you a male spirit? Okay. I'm just happy to be there. Spirit, are you aware that you might be dead? One said I do, and the other one said no. Only thing I'm not sure about is if it'll be tomorrow or Thursday. I'm supposed to do a job on one of those 2 days. Okay. Alright. Oh, excuse me. What's tomorrow? Thursday. It's already Wednesday, Spirit. I have not seen Bill and Ted's. Is Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey the new one that came out in the 21st century? Why do I have a tangle here? So it's just oh, I guess Spirit has seen Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Okay, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. I have seen all the Bill and Ted movies except the newer one. think I've had any time to watch a movie for 5 years. All I do is work. I don't really remember it because remember, I had that car accident, so there's some stuff I just don't remember. In fact, I completely forgot about that movie until you brought it up. So thanks. I guess I need to watch it. Spirit, are you here with us now? Have I ever done a seance? I don't know. Have I? Probably. What is a seance to you? Like what is a seance to you? Hello, Spirit. Yeah, probably. See, the thing is I've probably done seances in this house and don't even realize it. There's been plenty. I think there's been several times I've sat here with candles on and you know, we've talked to spirit boxes and stuff like that. But there's spirits all around. I mean, there's ghosts all around. There's energy all around like that. So it's probably been done without me even realizing it. Well, yeah, I mean, I can imagine. I mean, doing an Estes method is exhausting. It actually used to wear me out when you'd sit here in the beginning with the spirit box, but it doesn't do that to me anymore. But doing the Estes methods do wear me out pretty quick. Like, I gotta eat a meal and have an iced coffee before I do an Estes method. It's a joke. Small, medium, at large. That is so funny. That is so funny. So funny. I feel terrible. I need to call my drummer tomorrow. So he must have called me today because he knows that shit's going down with my dad. And then his mom died 1 year ago today. He's all grown up and looks just like his dad. I love these people. So that's John Abel, my drummer, and one of my best friends. And this is his mom. She passed away, I guess, a year ago today, yeah, and that was her when she was young. She was so cute. I'll definitely have to call him tomorrow. And this is his parents. And his dad just passed away in January. Such amazing people. I feel so blessed to have met them. I don't know how she passed away. I think he just told me she passed away, I think, in her sleep. Like, they just found her, she passed away in her sleep or something. She was 90. So, he called me the other day. He's like, yeah, I'm going to all the doctors to figure out how I could live to be 100. He just turned 60. He's a lot older than me, as you can see. Have I heard from Laura? Yeah. I talked to her today in text message just to see how she was doing. And your worst fear of dying is burning to death. God, that would be a horrible death. But you know what they say, to leave Earth in the flames is like the most sacred way you can leave the Earth. I don't know where that comes from, so don't quote me, but I have heard something like that before in my death midwifing classes. You believe you're gonna die at the beach? You had a dream about it? Fuck. Pardon my French, but my goodness. I know I live in a town with a beach. I almost died at a beach once. The undertow got me. I don't know if it was a dolphin or a mermaid that brought me back to my dad, but whatever it was, saved my life. Let me think, how many lives do I think I have left? See, I started with 9. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'm on about my 4th life. I got 6 more lives to go. You were on the beach and the Grim Reaper was staring at you. So that means that subconsciously you really are terrified to die at the beach. I almost died at Walmart once. You know you're a redneck when you're about to die at Walmart alone. I was trying to quit smoking and I was like, yeah, I'm going to get me that patch thing everyone talks about. Even though I've tried the patch before and it made me pass out, I'll be fine this time. I went, I got the patch, I bought it at the pharmacy, I slapped it on my arm. I walked around Walmart for a couple hours trying to buy food and items for like the month and everything, and I get to the fucking cash register and the lady's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. She's like, you don't look fine. You're red. Like, from head to toe, be red. I'm like, I am? I'm like, I felt kind of hot. I was literally overdosing on the patch because I don't know what it is about me and the patch, but I just can't do the patch. I just can't do it. Man, there's like something about the nicotine patch. Well, first of all, it smells so bad. I don't know why anybody would want to put something like that on themselves. But, you know, I didn't know. I was just wanting to quit smoking, so. They called the ambulance and checked me out, and I was okay. I really was. I just, couldn't pay for my stuff. I had to come back and get it. I had to go shopping again. Like, they were like, no, we have to make sure you're okay. And if you're okay, you just have to go home and rest and never use a nicotine patch again. So that's why, like, now to keep myself in check with that addiction, you know, because I know I have it. There's no denying that I'm addicted to smoking cigarettes. I'm using subliminals and hypnosis and the will to not smoke. Because really, I don't like the way it smoke. I don't like the way smoke smells. I don't like the way cigarette smoke smells. It's a turn off. I don't like the way it tastes. It's a turn off. Okay, it's really gross, fucking disgusting. Pardon my French, YouTube. But what I do like is the nicotine. I love it. I love it. You know, some people like to drink. Some people like to do drugs. Some people like to eat. I like to smoke. But I'm not a heavy smoker. I've never been one of those, I gotta smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. I'm the kind of smoker where it's like, I like to enjoy my cigarette, you know, and I want to have that cigarette when I'm triggered deeply by stress. I don't want to have a glass of wine and a cigarette. I don't want to have a cup of coffee and a cigarette. I don't want to smoke a cigarette after I eat. It's not that kind of addiction. But at least now I know that I've been able to figure out what are the triggers, what does make me want to smoke. And it doesn't help that my mom was smoking while I was in utero. And my dad's like, don't tell that to people, that's terrible, it'll make them hate her. But no, people didn't know. People didn't know that that was unhealthy. Or they just didn't care. So I just don't understand, what's so shameful about admitting the fact that you do have an addiction to something and you want to overcome it. And you know where it started. And it, come on, you watch everyone around you do something, I always had a cigarette in my face as a kid. Somebody was always smoking around me. If it wasn't my grandpa, it was my dad. If it wasn't my dad, it was my mom. If it wasn't my mom, it was somebody, And, thankfully, my mom quit. My dad quit. My grandpa never quit, though. I think he died smoking. Although I'm not 100% sure he's dead. Because how does a dead man call you on the phone after he died? I know, right? I think the longest I have not smoked is probably 10 months. But only with the help of hypnosis and the sheer willpower to not be a smoker. But once again, I'm not a heavy smoker, okay? It's not like I gotta have 1 or 2 packs a day. It's like, okay, I might smoke a cigarette every couple of days, you know what I mean? Like, a couple of cigarettes a week. At the most, when I was smoking at my heaviest, maybe a cigarette, like a pack of cigarettes a month. I haven't drank soda in 15 years. I haven't used a microwave in 15 years. I haven't eaten sugar in 15 years. Now, I broke that whole phase. I had that chocolate syrup root beer a couple weeks ago, or like around Christmas time. Remember, I went out and I got my favorite stress drink. I got the chocolate syrup. I got the root beer. That was delicious. I don't think I'll ever use a microwave ever again. Those things freak me out. They really creep me out. But if you want to make sure that your cell phone is not leaking radiation, put your cell phone in the microwave. Oh, wait, no. You want to make sure your microwave is not leaking radiation. Take your cell phone and put it in the microwave, okay? And close the door and call the cell phone on a different phone. If the phone call went through, your microwave is leaking radiation. Your microwave is leaking. You need to get a new microwave. Or Google that to make sure I'm right. But that is one way to check your microwave to see if it's leaking radiation. Or leaking. Or not completely properly sealed. I can't remember if you have to turn the cell phone. I think you got to keep the cell phone on, yeah. But Google it. It works. Now, I did break my rules with sugar the last week because I ran out of the sweetener that I like for my coffee. So I had some organic raw sugar from Christmas time when I made cannolis. That's probably why I've been getting headaches, because I've been drinking real sugar in my coffee. And I just don't drink sugar, it's the devil. Yeah, all I drink is water, boring water, coffee, tea, sometimes apple juice. And I really, really like to drink pineapple juice. Like, that's my apple juice and pineapple juice. Yeah, that's my drink. Oh, and if I could drink a chocolate root beer every day, I would, but that would probably make me really fat. I know, right, Pam? You know you're a redneck when you're about to die at Walmart alone. Far from a redneck, but still, it's a funny joke, and it's a funny story to tell people. It does make them laugh. So, what's the lesson here, kids? Don't smoke. I will be honest, I miss all those really cool Marlboro cigarette ads and Camel ads. They were all pretty cool and innovative. In fact, I think I found an old, like, Marlboro matchbook somewhere the other day, packing to go nowhere. Late Night and the Devil. That sounds like a cool movie. There was some movie that I saw, or saw even a word. There was, I mean, I guess it is, but there was some movie I had seen, like a movie trailer recently with, you know, that guy who played in those ridiculous vampire werewolf movies, Twilight? And everyone had a crush on him. What's his name? Robert Nobody? Or Robert somebody? I can't remember his name. I got a brain fart from that car accident. Robert Patton, is that his name? And he was like with that girl who always plays herself, Kristen Stewart, as Kristen Stewart in every movie. Yeah, I really said that. Yeah, Pattinson, that's right, Patton. I can't believe I said Robert Patton. I'm confusing someone else who's the lead singer of another band, another rock band. That Patton dude from that band. I don't know. Pattinson, yeah, Pattinson. Robert Pattinson. What kind of name is that? Like, I would change my name if that was my last name. But there's some movie that he's gonna be in, or that's coming out with him in it, and it's like he volunteers for some kind of weird, like, experimental outer space thing where he dies over and over and over and over again. Have you seen that? I can't remember what it's called. I don't know what it's called, but it looked like a pretty interesting movie. I know, like, who wants to watch a movie about people dying over and over and over again? Only a deaf midwife. But it does look really interesting and like sci-fi, and I think that's what I liked about it. I like those weird, creepy sci-fi movies. My mom said when she was pregnant with me, all she did was watch horror and creepy sci-fi movies. I was like, thanks. Yeah, that's why I'm so demented for it on Halloween. I'm not demented, but you know what I mean. Like I do have a dark sense of humor, but some dark satire I don't really get. Some of it's too dark for me. Excuse me. Alright, get some rest. Have a good night. Thanks so much for chatting with us. Thank you so much for your donation. I wonder what this iPad is at. It's stable at 10%. Yeah, I always thought Taylor was way super cuter than the other guy. Is Taylor even in any movies anymore? Like, whatever happened to him? Does anybody know? And you know me, I prefer werewolves over vampires. I don't know why. I think it's because I was super creeped out by werewolves growing up. And the thought of drinking blood really does disgust me, even though I make jokes about it. Oh wow, it's the witching hour. Well, at least here it is. Excuse me. Taylor made a comeback in 2022 in a Netflix series called Home Team. So I guess the movie might have Zendaya in it. Oh, that's right. It's called Mickey. Mickey 17. It looked like an interesting sci-fi movie. And that's like the first movie I've seen any movie trailers for that even looked remotely interesting. You know, because it wasn't the same old garbage being remade. Oh, that's interesting. Very cool. That is kind of funny. That is kind of funny, yeah. Oh, Werewolf Hunter. So, yeah, I kind of became turned off by vampires recently. Well, I've always kind of been turned off by the whole drinking blood thing. It really grosses me out being a girl and seeing so much blood all my life. You know, us women, we see more blood than men do. So I just kind of turned off by that. But there's this creeper who like works at the supermarket down the street. And I guess I would see him in passing over the last 10 years. You know, buying food, getting food bagged by him, whatever. Him just cleaning the floor. And then one day last year, he came up to me. I was just standing outside. He was standing outside. And I guess he felt comfortable enough to tell me that, or tried to make me think he was Dracula. Yeah, Pam, for real. But that wasn't the part that bothered me. The part that bothered me is when his eyes, like, turned into, like, weird lizard cat eye things. Like, they turned into slits. Like, it was so fucking creepy. So I call him Count Scott Dracula. And he always tries to, like, say stupid shit to me about it. Like, don't I know you from a past life? On a boat, on a ship somewhere? Like, no. 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 And if you did, I stabbed you in the heart 10 times. Like, and then he just recently said to me, like, aren't you excited about 2025? I've waited 615 years for 2025. I'm like, oh God, please get me out of here before I stab him with my mind. So I'm just like, really just, and sometimes I'll be like, Dad, please don't take me there to shop because he'll be there mopping the floors, and I don't really want to see Count Scott Dracula. It's kind of annoying. Like, I wish he could have just stayed the normal dude that bagged my food instead of the creeper who thinks he's a vampire, who thinks that when the sun hits his eyes, you know, he's God. So that's been weird. But what's super creepy about it, though, is, like, I've always gotten this, like, vampire kind of feel about Atlanta, and I've had some weird, like, vampire experiences. And I don't know. Like, I never got that feeling about Nashville. I got that feeling about Boston, though. And I swear I saw some werewolves in Florida. That's interesting. But I literally saw this guy's eyes, like, change. You know, I don't know if he was wearing I don't know if there's some kind of contact lenses that do that make people's eyes do weird things. I don't know if it was just the sun on his eyes and he has some kind of, like, you know how people's eyes have different colors and they'll change depending on the sun? I don't know, it was just so creepy. You know, and he's supposedly a Wiccan, and that's fine and everything. But do you think Dracula would be Wiccan? Dracula was Roman Catholic, wasn't he? And then wasn't, like, in the story, wasn't he Catholic? And then, like, in real history, wasn't he, like, killing Turks? I don't think that Dracula would be Wiccan in 2025. What was Dracula's religion? If the real Dracula is with us, we would love to speak to you. Okay, yeah, Christianity. Dracula was a Christian. How fucking awesome is that? Like, see, you can be good and be evil too. But yeah, Christianity was Dracula's main religion in the story. But let's find out what Vlad the Impaler's religion was. Okay, I don't think I've ever looked that up. So yeah, he was Orthodox, Eastern Orthodox, like my dad. So Dracula was Dracula was stabilized in the foundation of the love and trust of the Lord. So I just don't think that Dracula would be a witch in 2025. I just don't, you know, why do you need to be a witch when you're a vampire? Right? Right. So I just think dude has some serious major issues psychologically, and you better be careful. I will kill him in my mind. It is definitely weird, and I just, you know, kind of just try to just stay away from the days he works when going to the supermarket, or try to go to a different market if I can help it. I think if Dracula was a real person, a real place, a real thing, I think that he would still be very much set in his medieval ways, no matter how modern and advanced he was in our society. Yeah, I think the immortal thing would be cool too, but it would get stale kind of quickly because you have to watch all your loved ones die and everybody you care about die and everything die. It's just... yeah. Whereas, like, with our spirits being immortal, it's a little bit different because I feel like, you know, we can have the choice to come back. You know, we can have the choice, we can have a lot more choices to be more free in our spirit realm, in our spirit lives as a spirit. You know, we come back and we choose to come back. Or we choose maybe to be infinite in the energy of the ethereal energy. I don't know. The thing that's so strange to me is that, you know, our science has borders in regards to death. You know, it's like uncharted territory. I mean, I know that there's some scientists out there, like, trying to literally, like, you know, figure out what is it that makes us die. What is it that, you know, creates this in us, you know, and I know there's a lot of them probably trying to stop it as well, but I would bet you $1 million that, you know, the first thing is, you know, what if you were like, you know, what if you didn't know that you could die? I mean, I guess you'd probably die a lot sooner because you wouldn't be more careful, but your state of mind, like, you know about it, but you don't be about it, might just help us live a little bit longer, healthier, happier lives, I think. Yeah, I mean, you're immortal. You see people dying, you're immortal. You can live forever. I think that can get pretty stale. But, like, what if you're, what if you were, like, you know, an agoraphobic vampire? What if you were, like, a hermit vampire? Mm-hmm. Sure, what happened? get those funny scares too around the house. Like sometimes I'll be on the back porch and the screen door to the neighbor's apartment will just open by itself. It's really creepy. Every night when I go to bed, I have to take a lot of stuff back there too. So I'm back in my room putting things where they go. And out of the corner of my eye, I see a black figure like a head. And oh goodness. Oh, my heart gave this huge thump. I was forced myself to it again. I have done that before where you think it was something and it was just like clothes or something. Or a wig. That's so funny. I have done this before to myself. I have done this before to myself. That is so funny. Don't feel bad. I've done it to myself. This has happened. So years ago, John Fluvog came out with these shoes that have a hooven clove, like it's like a cloven hoof, like the way a goat or a sheep's foot, And I went out to it was like Halloween, one of my Halloween birthdays, and I went out to the beach with a friend of mine in Florida and walked around in them. Like the next day or whatever on the news, they're like, I didn't know what the hell was on the beach the night after or the day after Halloween, and I don't know. I guess somebody found my cloven hoof prints from my shoes and freaked out and called the news and thought something supernatural was going on. I didn't have the heart to call anybody and say it was me. It was my shoes. Yeah, I know you can actually feel your heart go thump. It's pretty scary and an adrenaline rush too at the same time. But isn't that funny? Like, I just thought it was so funny that this would happen in Sarasota, Florida years ago. I was just a kid. They were just Fluvog Grand Nationals. I didn't have the heart to call anybody and tell them that. I think he reissued that shoe, but I have an original pair. I always wanted the red pony ones, but I never got them because I realized, how terrible it would be of me to do that. To have any shoes in leather. Oh my god, they have them in pink and black. Oh my god, that's not cute. So John Fluvog remade them. Like, if you've got a vintage pair, they're worth a lot more, but here's what they look like. I'll link you in. They're so cute. Love them. I love those shoes. And I have them packed safely away for a special day. For any special day, really. These are my shoes. Now, these ones are a lot cheaper because they're not the vintage ones. They're not like, when these shoes first came out like years ago, they were like $1,200. And a friend of mine got them for me as a gift because he worked at Junkman's Daughter, and he got this huge discount, and they were on sale, and they were like a strange size. So they fit me very well. And they fit perfect, really. I think they're 7.5. So they're made a little bit big because I wear an 8. I killed it for a while, yeah. Yeah, it happens around here too. Like a door will creep open, or you know, I'll hear people walking around upstairs, but they're not even there. It's really unsettling. Oh God! And today was so creepy. So it got a little warm. I don't know if there's something dead, like in the animal refuge, because I live in an animal refuge. But it's like everywhere I went, not in the house, but outside of the house, it just smelled like something dead on the wind. But I would go across the street. I wouldn't smell it in my neighbor's yard. I would go down the street. We went for a walk. Did a little bit of hiking today. Didn't smell it anywhere. But when you get close to the house, you can smell how hot. You could smell how haunted the house was today. Hey Mojo, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you, dear? How are things working out for you and your job hunting? Wow, so they're making the Grand Nationals now in multicolors. Like, this person's like, I got these in green blue. I would never get them in green blue. Yeah, they are cool as fuck. Oh, I'm good. I was needing to ask you which remote jobs you had remotely worked in before that's actually worked out. Call centers. Call centers. Anything with a call center. So think about that. Call center jobs. And there's a lot of different companies that do call center jobs, like what's that one? They're probably looking for a lot of people right now that does taxes, TurboTax. They hire seasonally. But really anything or online work from home jobs, you know, call centers, customer service, that kind of thing. But I never got too into like doing remote work from home that was like paperwork or boring stuff that was like paperwork or having to file claims or just like some of that boring stuff that in some of those videos I sent you to. I've never done that stuff. Mostly just you know, call centers helping people out. It's what always worked out for me. I wonder if AAA is still hiring. Are they still hiring? Somebody said AAA was hiring. So I was going to check it out. You know, I don't know if would be for you, but I'm just gonna link you in because maybe. But why am I not seeing it? Okay, here we go. looks like there might be some job opportunities there for you. I don't know if they're remote though. I don't know if they're remote from home though, but thank you, Mojo. I really need to get it fixed. Like, there's some things going on with it. It's not finished being, I'm just trying to work a canvas out so that I can paint it. Thank you. It really needs a good condition. But call centers are like, you know, I don't know if any of the AAA career centers are remote work, but call centers, customer service, that kind of thing. Did I give you Delilah's channel? Let me get you Delilah's channel because it might help. Delilah usually has accurate jobs that are available to work remotely from home. Sometimes people will, you know, the people who are hiring at the jobs sites, they will give you the equipment you might need for the job. So give me 1 second. She also has like a lot of stuff on her website that can help. I don't know if I gave you her channel or not before, but hey, Dwayne, welcome back. Here, let me share Delilah's channel with you because a lot of people find jobs over at this this channel, Mojo. But you gotta be quick. You gotta put the all bell button on. You gotta watch your video. You gotta take the time to apply. You gotta make sure you got a resume. Oh, we're very grateful for you too, sweetheart. So check out Delilah's channel. Try not to get too frustrated about your job situation. Just remember it's already yours. Remember what is it that this job can do for you, because you got it, and it's going to improve your life, and it's going to bring you more money and more confidence and more happiness. You already have it. You got to live from it as if you already have it. You may not know what it is, but it'll come to you. Ari spent a good year or so looking for a job, and we've done a lot of tarot card readings, like free ones, just to see, like, kind of guide her on them, on her journey with that kind of stuff. So, you know, there's always free yes and no every day, and if you want to get an extra free yes or no, it's just $1. So just think about what Delilah says on her channel and go through some of that stuff. Read the comments. Get yourself a resume together. You know, who knows? You know, with your career in HVAC, you know, you might find something where you might be able to help people in customer service with that. You know, don't be afraid to go to Home Depot and Lowe's. Okay, my nephew works at Lowe's down there, and you know, I'm from the same place that's my hometown. So. But I also know how difficult it is to get a job and make money down there because it can get so, I don't know. I mean, we had to move out of Florida to survive because they didn't pay enough down there. So keep me updated. Ari just got a job, but she went and got a job in fast food, but if that one doesn't work out, she's going to go work out at Applebee's until she can find something that, you know, she likes a little bit better. Or likes a little bit more. Hey, Frank and Dad. Careful, it's dark. Please don't come any closer because you can't see in the dark.
Okay?
Okay?
I'm going back to bed. Go sleep.
But I can't see in the dark. So.
Good night.
All right, good night. I love you. You're welcome, Mojo. Keep me updated. Did the spirit box just say pup? is almost 4 o'clock in the morning. It is 3:37 a.m. I should probably go to sleep soon. Will you be in a committed relationship soon? Is that what you actively want? What happened to Lisa? Spirit, what does Dwayne need to know about being in a committed relationship? I'm just curious. They're curious about. So Spirit does say yes. So it just says that victory and triumph are on your heels. You feel like the chosen favorite of fate. Respect from others comes as a worthy reward for a fair and balanced decision. This is the end of an unfavorable time and the beginning of an exciting new stage of your life. So just drop the baggage of the past and enjoy. Let's see what Halloween says. And then I'm probably going to go to bed because I don't think anybody's going to come by and go again. And the spirit box is just making noises, not really saying anything at all. How and when for Dwayne? So the end of nostalgia welcomes the arrival of change. So from 1 to 2 weeks, fulfillment and self-realization awake a library of phenomenal ideas. Channels of power and creativity are open. This allows you to link the unlinkable, which power and creativity have responsibility to do. So, it's just a yes or no card with a message on it. It's my yes or no Halloween deck. So, you know, something new could be starting with Lisa again from now in 1 to 2 weeks, or something new with maybe somebody else that you've met. Or someone else like that you might be interested in your area. So that's always good. It's very possible. Yeah, I don't even understand why you guys aren't together. It doesn't make any sense to me. But I'm not sure it makes any sense to you either. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm not sure it makes any sense to you either. So I'm not sure it will make any sense to me because it doesn't make any sense to you. But then again, I mean, I don't know, after 18 years, it's a long time to be around and be with somebody, and it doesn't make sense. I mean, that's the person you want to be with. Have you thought of asking them? Have you thought of telling her? Or is she like one of these people that holds on to the baggage from the past? Yeah, 20 years plus, yeah. Did the spirit box just cuss? Hey, spirit, are you here? What's your name? What do you like to be called? I should probably not watch that. I like to watch, oh wow, Sean Mullins is playing Eddie Owens Presents for his birthday celebration. That's nice. I really love Sean, nobody knows. So boring. Can't he like get some more people to play that are not so boring? Yes, I said you were boring, Sean. I've had to listen to that one-hit wonder most of my life. So disappointing. In fact, why am I even subscribed to Eddie's Place? Like, they let me down so many times. Look, unsubscribe. It feels so good to turn my back on my past. Yep, watch that. Don't recommend this channel. Unsubscribe. Okay, if anybody wants to get a free yes or no or get a paid reading, do it now because I'm going to turn off the live here soon. And go do something else. Work on a different project or I don't know. Alright, good night, Dwayne. Hope you rest well. And I hope that you and Lisa will work it out. I think that would make you both very happy, but y'all gotta drop that baggage from the past so that you can write a new love story together. In fact, I think that might have been like one of the first things we had talked about. Yep. That always works. to yourself with your thoughts. I'll see you later, alligators.